You're good.
Did you guys hear? You're in the right place. It's Tuesday, it's 5, and we're live. It's game time. Let's do this. Remember, when you subscribe to our channel, click on the red subscribe button and be sure to ring the bell so you get notified every time we have a new video. Thanks again.
Coming to you.
What's up, guys? Mike here with StoneCoatCountertops.com. Thanks for joining us. Super excited to be back in Oregon. We were in New York, we were in LA, and now we're with Rhonda and Bronson. Bronson, you got to scoot in. You got to scoot in closer, man. We all love each other, right?
Nice.
Rhonda, tell us who you are and where you're from.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Draculis. I'm from Seguin, Texas, which is a little town east of San Antonio. And I have a company called RK3 Designs. I do restoration furniture. I did. Now I'm really focusing on the epoxy. So,
yes. Rhonda is on the Insiders page a lot. Mm-hmm. She's amazing, and the stuff that she makes, if you guys have seen it, is incredible. And when they want to go see it, how do they find you?
RK3 Designs on Facebook,
cool.
Also on Instagram, and rk3designs.com, my website.
And we got the naughty artisan, Bronson Zolik. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Where are you from?
A little town called Las Vegas.
Little town,
yeah.
Little town, yep. Yes. So you've taken our class before. You're going after wood slabs. You're going after countertops. You're going after epoxies. Full immersion.
Full immersion.
Yes.
Baptism by fire.
You didn't know. You guys. Well, I think I told you. I don't think Bronson knew. He's live, man. You're gonna be live tonight.
Yeah.
Here we are.
We have some really cool things for you right now. Mitch, did you show the overhead yet? Mitch is on board. What's up, Mitch?
Hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight? Thanks for being here.
Yes, thank you so much. Mitch and I were in New York for a week. It was crazy. Chris was filming. We were going everywhere in New York. We did a project, and that's coming up soon. Chris is working really hard on that video. I know you guys are gonna dig it. This technique right here that we have been messing with, actually, Rodney from Atlanta, Georgia, he's come out here, he's been on our podcast. He sent me a picture, said, man, check this out. Holy cow, I love it. And this is simply the underpainting. So tonight, we're gonna learn everything there is about this technique. And then Rhonda, you got here and said, why don't we add some more colors? So we added gold, we added real teal, we got brown in there. You guys like this already?
Love it.
It's gonna be sweet.
It's gonna be awesome.
So we're gonna show you how this works. But before we do that, we have some really cool stuff to talk about. There's a man that Mitch is gonna show you a clip and a video that he made, and he made an unbelievable project. And I don't want to spoil it. Mitch, why don't you talk about that and then show him the video clip while we get prepped to show you this technique.
So this is from Scott. He's an insider. He called long ago requesting help on a certain project, and he actually sent in a video when he was all complete, and we wanted to show you this. So stay tuned. Check this out real quick.
Hi, my name is Scott, and welcome to my basement shop. Let's just get something out of the way. This is my first video ever. No special cameras, no lighting. To be honest with you, this is probably about take 25 of the intro, but we're gonna give it another try, okay? I'm a maker. I like doing stuff. I work on my lathe. In fact, I spend a lot of time on my lathe. I love building cabinets, and I also happen to be a member of a fire department in Baltimore County, Maryland, Chestnut Ridge Volunteers. And I've been given the opportunity, or should I say honor, to do the finish work on a table that's going to sit in our day room. We've been doing a renovation on the day room for approximately 3 months now. New walls, new floors, new kitchen, and it needed a table. I got asked to do that finish work. And I figured, well, if it's going in the firehouse, we really want to make it rock solid, right? So I figured I would do it in epoxy, but I've never done a lot of work in epoxy. So I came across this product via YouTube, Stone Coat Countertops. And there's a guy named Mike that's always saying,
from Stone Coat Countertops, you got this. We'll see you soon.
And I just took that as a challenge. I figured, you know what? If he can make it look that easy on the internet, why don't I just give it a try? This video is going to be in a process that I went through, so I say, why don't we give it a go, 100%. So I guess we would call it a project. I'm thrilled with how this table came out. Something that started out with me videoing this to show how someone such as myself, or a maker, or in my case a hacker, somebody who's only been making projects for the better part of 18 months or so, could take Stone Coat's videos and their help and come up with something and see if I could make it look nice, and it's exceeded my expectations.
Scott, man, good work. Great job on your first video. We really appreciate you sharing that with us. And if hopefully you're in the firehouse tonight watching this. If not, if you're out on a call, stay safe, brother. Thanks.
Scott, that was awesome, man. I'm watching all your tips and techniques. They look a little familiar. You did a great job, man. I'm very proud of you. Good job not being afraid to jump in there and go after a project like that. We were looking at that vinyl decal, and Mitch and I were going, that's a big decal. And you guys did such a good job applying that. You guys have earned the You Got This award, man. Right here. Rhonda's jealous of you, right, Rhonda?
I know what it takes.
You got this, Scott. Right on, man. Now, onto this clock. Let's talk about this. This thing came in the mail. Now, I won't lie. I saw this on the Insiders group. Seeing this in person.
That's cool.
That's way cool.
Is that not awesome? And it's a DeWalt saw blade. That's even better. Like, just old school saw blade. I love it. Mitch, you want to talk about this and how this came about?
I do. Here is Michael Ryan, a couple of his projects. He's all over Insiders. He's a conversation starter. He's been there since the beginning, but his company, Dateless Concepts, custom woodworking. If you're on Insiders, you've definitely seen his work and probably gotten helped by him. So thank you so much, Michael. Keep up that good work. Keep sharing with us. You definitely got this, buddy.
Michael Ryan, you know it, man. I can't hang that clock in my podcast room without throwing you a You Got This award, brother. That is a sweet clock. All those other projects you do, just flat out amazing. Can we give him a You Got This?
Right.
You got this. Oh, that was perfect. You guys, that was not even scripted.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Catherine, you got a really neat project here. You want to talk about that?
I do.
Yes.
I do. Hey guys. So this project, I have been waiting a while. Can you see it, Mitch? So my friend Roger has been with us since we started, well, years ago. Anyway, so he used to call and we used to talk a lot, and he would give Mike and I a hard time when we were answering the phones, and he'd come and call and just do amazing things. And he called me, I think it was over a year ago now, or right about a year ago, and he said, I have a present for you. And so he sent this, because he was teasing Mike, and he was like, he needs to be sent to that doghouse. And because we were telling him we were working out of our shop, and he goes, we're going to call that the doghouse. And so he made us this sign, and I just don't even think you can see how special this is. He hand carved all of these things and then custom painted every single little thing here. And so one of the projects I'm going to do, and I don't know if we'll make a video for it, but we'll epoxy the top just to kind of seal that in. And it is just such a special present, and we are so grateful for that. So we appreciate that so much that the amount of time and energy, he ended up having some personal things that he went through and still came back and thought of us. And I'm just so grateful. So thank you. And I really appreciate you taking that time for our family.
Thank you, Roger.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
We'll go in
man.
our special place. Thank you.
All right, let's do this, guys. So we are about to have some fun. So this is our sample, right? What's really cool about doing small samples is you get to taste what it's going to look like without spending a bunch of money and material on big projects, right? So you make a lot of samples, right, Rhonda?
Mm-hmm.
And do you learn from those samples, and does it translate to big pieces for you?
It does. It
Cool.
does.
Cool. So this was your idea. I love this real teal. I love the gold, and I love the brown. So we noticed on this piece, these are small drops, which I used less small drops on this piece, and I like the big chunks. It looks like almost a Baltic brown granite, you know. So
I like the air
translucent.
the translation. It's not really opaque, and I really like that. It brings out those other colors.
So we're gonna. I'm gonna start on this piece. You're gonna do the middle. And Bronson, you get that far right,
I got it.
and we'll all see what this can come out
And
like.
so we'll get You Got This award, whoever does it best.
Yeah. Let's see. Guys, you're gonna vote. You heard it right now.
Yeah.
I haven't even earned it yet either.
Can you buy this?
Yeah, can you buy this?
You cannot buy a You Got This award. They are not for sale, man.
The price is right. I will get you one.
Yes, my man.
So we got 91% isopropyl alcohol, we got metallic, and we got to shake it bake, right?
That's it.
Shake it, shake it. All right. And then I'm going to test the drips, make sure that they're the right consistency for me. And I do that off the piece, okay? And then I'm going to get up high, and I'm just going to start dropping drips. I'm going to go a little lower so they're not so fine. Maybe open it just a hair more.
Hit your edge too.
Oh, good call. Hit your edges first, guys. Oh, this is the gold. I'm hitting gold first. You let me do that because you knew I'd ruin my
Because I want the award.
Maybe this will look cooler now. So, oh shoot, I just really screwed it up. That's why we're live, right?
Live, baby.
All right, now we're gonna drip it. That'll end up
That is
fine.
it, yeah.
It'll
That's
end up.
it.
It's like a laser.
Yeah, you don't want too many tails. So see, I'm getting it set for you guys. Yeah, I mean, look at.
Yeah.
So this is fun. This is gonna be really. So now I think we got the right combination
Okay, this
here.
is my side.
All right, I'll leave it alone. We got to tape it off.
Don't come with my line on it.
The cut thing on it. Oh yeah, that looks good.
Real hard, right? Booyah!
All right.
Your turn.
So mine's gonna look different because I can't go that high.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna come behind you with the next color on my side.
Looking good.
So fun. Bronson, you're dying, aren't you?
I got this.
Yes.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
I like a little more, a few more little dots.
So what are these colors we have in here, Mike?
Brown. We got brown metallic.
Okay. Is it gold? Did I hear?
Gold metallic. I'm like trying to. I kind of did some lines, but then I like the lines, so I kind of messed up. But I'm liking connecting those lines. I think that's gonna be kind of cool, actually.
Ah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Isn't that kind of neat? And I'm gonna leave it like that. There's the gold. Oh, he's going wild, man. Bronson's going after it.
Jackson Pollock.
Yes.
Whoa.
We saw some Jackson Pollock in
Yeah.
the MoMA. Chris wanted to go to the Museum of Modern Art. We went there and saw Jackson Pollock's art.
Who's this side right here?
Hey,
Oh, no.
it's on now. You gonna play dirty?
Are we going to light the torch up too? You guys are going to.
Never had a metallic.
I'm helping you out, Ron.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
Kind of like the song.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Okay. I kind of went overboard with it.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
There
just
you
wait.
go. I think he just DQ'd himself from the award.
Oh, you missed it.
No, that's perfect. Exactly what I was hoping for.
I like that.
This sucker comes out hard.
So this is really interesting how this stuff dries. It dries really fast too, guys. In about an hour, it's dry because the alcohol dissipates really quickly. So I enjoyed making the samples, and we're gonna put a clear coat over those samples we previously made to show you what that'll look like. While that video was going, I mixed up some clear. I'll make sure that's all good to go.
Come on, Ron. Let's go hide in the blue.
I'm trying to get a little spot. There. There.
My turn?
Who wore it best? Who wore it best?
That's pretty cool when you're firing it out hard like that too.
I like those
Show off.
lines.
Yeah, that's cool.
Watch
Okay.
this. Watch this, Rhonda.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that's it. You just won. You just won. That was awesome.
Ray Charles did.
All right, so check it out. Do we need to add anything? Do you want to keep it? What do you guys think?
I want some brown.
Okay, hit it. I think what we should do is layer again. Everybody layer over them. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. Stop, Bronson. We're gonna switch spots.
Oh, now you.
You stay in the middle. You stay
Hi,
in the middle. Okay, there you
Nessa.
go.
Your question is your resin mixed with alcohol, anything else? So what they're spraying on there is 91% isopropyl alcohol mixed with our metallic powders, which are for sale at stonecoatcountertops.com. All our metallic powders can be mixed into 91% isopropyl alcohol, and that is a half a bag of powder to about 8 ounces of alcohol.
I don't like Bronson's lines, so I'm going to cover them up a little bit. Sorry, Rhonda, I'm going to cover mine up too. So I think it became a group project really quickly.
I think Mike felt like he was going to be dominated. So
That's-
he needed to go
I
to
totally
that.
was.
Is that what just happened here?
And then I think we should,
That looks cool.
Oh,
I think
that
we
was
should add some more
great.
brown over that
Yeah.
teal. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Rhonda. Just.
I have gold.
Oh,
This is kind of like a purple.
let's do. Let's do drops of it, like heavy drops over that.
Okay.
I like how it's selling out already.
That's cool, man. This is beautiful. This is a fun technique.
You gonna add any different colors, Mike?
What's that?
You're gonna add a different color?
No, it's all these 3 colors.
Oh, wow.
And this is just the Broadway black base, right?
Yes. Yep. Woo. Can smell alcohol.
Oh yeah. Strong.
Nobody light a torch.
No, do not light the torch. This is really easy to put down a really cool color though. And I think that brown on top will finish it off.
What about if we just? Okay, that looks better.
Oh, that's sweet. I like when they're wet on wet too, because they really jam together and create an integrated color.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys think? Do you guys like this color combination? Let us know. And then as this dries, we're gonna get those original samples and see. And, oh, that looks, yeah, you could see.
Cool.
Bronson, let's go on that other side and you and I can take it over to these.
Oh, this looks really cool. Okay, I like
Painter's
this.
permit.
You wanna hit more, brown?
Right there. Okay, we're good. Okay, that's cool.
Can I put some more brown on it? On this side?
Trying to get some O2 in here.
This is cool.
Needs more.
Yeah.
Just layering the colors is really fun. You know, you get more realism, but this kind of went from granite to like patinaed metal.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And when you add clear epoxy, I know it's going to give it so much depth.
So that's it. You do this, let it dry, and then put a clear coat over the top.
Yeah, we're going to do the clear on those samples right now.
Oh.
And then didn't you say about maybe putting a little
Oh
metallic?
yeah. We are going to do that. We're going to add a little metallic to the clear just for that depth.
Ah.
You know.
Make it fracture.
That would be awesome.
To make it almost like
Actually, oh, I got to hit the front here. Let me hit the front with something.
Oh, the blue.
And I like that this stuff really kind of retains on those edges too. Nice. Nice. All right, Bronson, you want to help me
You bet.
on Catherine, you can. Yeah, just grab you're going to need to be on this side. Grab that end.
Well,
Here, I'm
show
gonna come
video
this way.
this. Put
Okay.
clear on this one, Mike. That looks so cool.
Yes, this is cool. All right, there you go.
okay.
Yep. Nice.
Boy, that's so cool.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't already, hit that like
so
button, man.
pretty.
Thanks for being here with us tonight.
Okay, we had a guy come visit our shop yesterday. His name is Justin from, I think it's Create, Build, Modify. I got to look up his channel. Doing amazing on YouTube. He does really good videos. He lives right here in our hometown. He's like, I found another YouTube guy. So we really hit it off yesterday. But he told me something that really stuck with me about subscribers. Mitch, thanks for asking people to hit that like button. But what Justin does is he says, hey, if we've earned your subscription, please go ahead and do that. And that's truly how we feel. We thank you guys for subscribing. But if you haven't subscribed, we hope by the end of this video, we've earned your subscription. All right, let's do this. Did that sound cheesy, guys?
No.
All right, good. All right, so we're gonna start with the plain Jane right here. So that is just brown, and I think that's really cool by itself too. And so let's add a little bit of clear. I'll pour it out. You want to trowel it?
Sure.
All right. And when you trowel that, you're gonna need to be soft.
So super soft.
And that's why I'm giving you that job.
Oh, well.
Because you're gonna have that delicate touch.
You don't know me well then.
No, I don't. I'm sorry, Rhonda. All right.
All these assumptions over here.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm very tender.
You are, Bronson. I can tell the way that you pulled that squirt bottle.
Yeah.
I'm not worried I'm gonna scratch it.
Do you need a little bit more material?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, you're using a really light touch. That's a good thing. You don't need to be in a hurry, especially if this is all you're doing is a clear over it. You got all the time you need. So just take your time. You don't want to scratch up that metallic. We were nervous about not having a good binder in that metallic, but it dried really good on there. It didn't want to move, did it, Rhonda?
No, it's
It doesn't even come off on your hand. It really set up nice for us. Bronson, you want to chop it out?
I would love to.
Chop it like
Nessa,
a
so
chop
you're
like
right
a
on
champ.
there with the metallic spray on the backsplash. We haven't tested it yet, but the way it holds onto the edges, it'll probably do a really good job on the backsplash as well.
Sweet.
You can just chop it over
Oh
the
yeah.
edges.
Oh yeah. There you go, Bronson. Nice. Nice.
Look at that. Done it a couple times.
And then what we're gonna do is, I think, Rhonda, we talked about fogging it with a little bit of black. Should I use another color or just use brown again? On this one, I think we just stick with brown and see what happens.
Yeah.
And then we could use on the other one, we'll use some other colors.
Yeah.
These looks good.
So this is a good point when you're going live. You should probably have the names of your colors on the bottle, right? Okay, that's brown. I got it. You want to brush those edges out? Did you do that, Bronson?
With my fingers.
Oh, nice. Nice. Let me show you a trick. So instead of doing it like this, because your bristles just kind of turn it like that with it, and you'll get all epoxy on there.
All right, sorry. I got nervous being live.
Yeah, I know. I know. You're...
Normally, I only ever do it that way.
Yep. Yep. I can tell.
It's the intimidation factor, that's what it is.
I love it.
Yeah.
So great.
So did you guys see the live where we made no mistakes?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Right.
It was my
That,
favorite
that one doesn't exist.
That was my favorite one.
Okay. So I'm going to use some brown. I really want to not... Yeah, I'm going to kind of probably stick with a little bit smaller, so I'll fog a little bit of...
Happy Owl asked, what color brown? That is our brown metallic powder mixed into 91% isopropyl alcohol.
Okay, here we go.
That's my favorite part.
This is going to give it really, really cool depth.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This is crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're welcome,
What a reaction.
America.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Okay, that's why you tune in live at 5
Yeah.
right there. That is gonna be killer.
Yeah.
Can we pound it for that?
Yeah.
Boom. That's a
One
3-way
shot.
pound. We got this.
Boom.
That is gonna
That's
be
way
killer. So that underpainting, so it pushes the black out of the way, it opens those windows, and then
Cool.
I think the gold would have been really cool on that too, because that would have been one more contrasting color. Man,
let's
that
do it
would
on the
have-
next one
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
That looks like a piece of granite.
Wow.
Mitch,
It
do you
looks
want?
like Baltic Brown.
Is there a place I should move this so you can like?
Hold on, let me see if I can zoom.
They got to see that. I mean, that really looks
There we go.
incredible. And as you know, this will continue to move,
Yeah.
but it'll make it look even more realistic as it keeps moving. And I don't care about the dimples or the highs and lows,
Right.
because the clear is gonna flood that out.
It really looks like Baltic Brown.
And that looks awesome.
That is a very. Would you say that's an easy technique?
Yeah.
Easy.
It
And that's
look-
going to be so duplicatable.
Yes.
Easy.
Yes.
You'll be able to offer that when people see your sample board. You'll be able to reproduce that fairly easy.
That is beautiful. Rodney from Atlanta, Georgia, thanks for turning us on to this technique. This is flat out awesome. Guys, let us know in the comments below what other colors would you like to see done in this technique, because I could think of a lot of combinations right now that'll crush it. Bronson, that's sweet.
I like it.
All right, you want to move that over for us, buddy?
You bet.
All right. This time Bronson's going to trowel. You're going to chop it like it's hot.
Chop, 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 chop it like it's hot.
Now remember when you do the edges like this.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I know how you like to forget stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Good training, Bronson.
Yeah,
Good job,
awesome.
buddy.
I want
Where's
to be
the trowel?
just like you.
Perfect.
When I grow up, I want to be like Bronson.
There's a lot of room for improvement.
So this is done with the brown, and then Rhonda got here and she's like, that needs some friends, and
You
so
gotta
we put
Texas it up.
Yeah.
Texas, you gotta put turquoise.
your stuff that you do. It has a lot of turquoise, right?
Yes.
That's your flair.
That's my flag. I love the turquoise.
I like it too.
You know that's my favorite color.
You know that teal looks real.
Yeah, it does.
Real teal.
I'm sending you the color.
Yeah. Imagine that.
That's a great
Who
name.
named that?
I think our insiders have named that. Yes.
How's that?
Watch it with
That's
one
good. And
eye.
then I would just start chopping it right there in the middle to load your brush. This is so cool. And now you want to hit this with a couple of different colors this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'll fog it. You hit it.
yeah. All right.
Excellent chopping technique.
So what's the major
You hear
difference
that?
between Rhonda's technique and Bronson's, Mitch?
Bronson's was more uniform,
Geometric, right? So you want to
Yeah.
stay away from the lines and
but
be
it was
random.
still good.
Yeah, it wasn't nearly as good as Rhonda. She's definitely the best.
Look at the next technique.
That's it. I'm gonna have that thing before this
Oh
day is
my
over.
I thought Bronson
Watch.
came in.
I think she got here early and paid him off.
I've been
Something's
practicing
happening.
this. I practiced this.
All right, Bronson,
Now-
we do our videos.
now you
We'll do
guys-
that.
Never mind.
You noticed I didn't torch that piece,
I did.
Right.
right? And we do have some alcohol in the air, and I don't want to have a bad experience on live. But you know what?
That'd be awesome.
Oh.
You're gonna torch? Okay, I'm gonna stand over
Can we
here.
wait?
You don't have any hair. I do.
So we're okay, right? Let's see. It will.
Find out in a minute.
So it's just letting that air out. And I'm probably not going to over torch this because I know I'm doing a clear. And if it
Yeah.
has some bubbles or divots, it's okay. But this is just gorgeous.
The sides look
glass
great
almost.
too.
What's it? Oh, it's beautiful,
Yeah.
man. All right. So let's go ahead and torch this now that we're thinking about
Yeah.
it. Now you can see it's a little bit foggy from the air and the materials, but so is this, and it's really glassy, you know. So once you get it thin, you're good. Okay, Rhonda, what color you want to get your bottles ready? So
Yeah, let's do just gold or brown.
that's gold.
Okay.
And then one thing I want to talk about on this technique is when you fog your material, it's good to immediately start to hit it because it'll fracture more for you. If you let it dive into the epoxy, it doesn't react as quickly, right?
Right.
So I'm going to do that. And I'm not putting too much there.
That was just a black you threw down, right?
Yep, just black spray paint. And black tends to do this the best.
Okay.
I don't know why, but it does. Oh, Rhonda, that is so cool.
Yeah. I
You
really
gonna
like
hit
gold.
any brown on it or leave it gold or what do you
Just
think?
like I told you.
Good call, bro. Good call.
Okay, that is so not right.
Do you want to hit some?
No.
Do you want to hit some real teal in it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I was hoping you said
Yeah,
that.
that
Where is
looks
it?
It's right there.
We're gonna have to refog, or I guess it's okay.
No, hit it. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, look at this. That's awesome.
That is such a cool technique.
Just pops out at you.
I just gotta put it a little better.
Oh, this has got to be one of my most favorite new techniques ever from tonight.
From tonight.
No, this is so cool. I mean, if this doesn't excite you, you guys don't love epoxy, right? That is, golly, that is so cool. Thing I love about
Yeah.
this is the beauty of how easy it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
it's really duplicatable, like you said. And the more this one sits, that looks extremely real.
It does.
Oh
does.
my goodness. Guys, let us know. Is that your new favorite technique from tonight? Let us know in the comments below. Okay. With clean hands, I'm going to show this piece. So, you guys know who Bronson hooked it up with some metallic. This is from Greg, the Burl Hunter. This is a sweet little miniature river table sample. The Burl Hunter sells these on his YouTube channel. They have a daily auction. And I got this, he actually gave it to me, but I bid on it, and he was getting mad at me because he likes me. He's like, I'll just give it to you. But it was for 20 bucks. 20 bucks for that. And so, guys, go check him out on his auctions. You can get some really cool deals to make. I don't know what I'm going to make out of this, but it's going to be cool.
It'd be awesome.
I think CNC router with something like that.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm all right. Looks like
I know, I'm a little metallic, guys.
All right. So, Rhonda, we talked about a project. I think we have time.
Sure.
Should we do this? Guys, we have a project in mind. If you don't mind sticking around, this is something that you wanted to try, a wood grain effect, and we were talking about how we would achieve it. Are you ready to go for it?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, if you want to stick around, this is going to be epic right now. Going after hours, Stone Coat after hours right now.
Cool. I've been wanting to learn this one too.
All right, we just got a request for a live stream of shower walls. We'll put that in the production calendar. That sounds like a great idea.
Live stream in a shower might be a little logistically difficult.
Shower walls.
Oh, I thought during a shower. My bad. My bad. That's more.
Might be a high rated one.
There
Or
goes
low
your
rated.
PG rating.
Well, no, just wear a swimsuit.
There you go.
All right, that's all. That makes it better.
Take the shower.
Mitch, do you want to be in the shower during that?
Yes.
Singing in the
I do
shower.
sing in the shower, that is for sure.
Chris caught Mitch on film in New York singing.
I did.
We were right where Sesame Street was filmed and where Snuffleupagus introduced himself. Yeah, I'll grab that.
That's cool.
Man.
Are you excited about that?
I'm taking that home.
All right, guys, to find the Burl Hunter, go to YouTube and search the Burl Hunter or Just Under the Bark. Just Under the Bark on Facebook is where a lot of, actually scratch that. He does his live auctions here on YouTube now. So go subscribe to his channel, Just Under the Bark. He has all sorts of cool burls, many species, awesome projects for the woodworker with epoxy. Go check him out, guys.
Catherine, set 4 of those down for Bronson. There. Okay. Are you guys excited about this giant piece that we're gonna use a bunch of different colors to make wood grain? And what we talked about in this technique is if you use spray paint in your material, the effects stay put.
Right.
If you use metallic, the effects will wash and more marbleize and more be soft. But when we use the metallic before the epoxy, that's how we got those hard lines.
Right.
But then in conjunction with that webbing from, that all works on that piece. But this one we're going to approach entirely differently, straight up, spray paint on a paint stick, and then we're going to try some different techniques to create knots.
Yeah.
Are you stoked? Are you ready for this?
Super stoked. Yeah.
The naughty artisan, bro. Yes, I like it. No pun intended. All right, so Bronson, you want to mix this up, man?
Oh yeah.
Let's do 48. Let's do 24 and 24. Mitch, is there any questions while Bronson's...
Yes. They would actually like to see a close-up of the clock. A couple people.
Oh, I'll grab that.
And
Or Catherine, you wanna do that?
go to A-roll, Catherine.
Sorry. Is that just right in the front?
A-roll's dead center there while they're mixing. It's perfect timing.
That clock is amazing.
It's so pretty.
Angle up a little bit. There you go. Bingo wings.
Wait, I'm doing it wrong. I'm
There
sorry.
you go. Beautiful.
Isn't that so pretty, guys?
Awesome.
Look at how nice that is. We should have had it set at 5. But we'll do that next week.
Cool. Oh my
Isn't that
goodness.
pretty?
All right.
Are we
We
gonna
call
do
that
that?
technique.
Good to go.
We're gonna watch Bronson. Next one.
All right, somebody also asked to see the mixing paddle. So that mixing paddle is found at Home Depot or Lowe's in the paint section. It's the smaller size mixing paddle. That's the one that's been trimmed. Catherine, grab the one on the drill there.
Well, okay.
Because that one's modified. They won't be able to find that one there. Might cut that one down to fit into the really small bucket.
Hand me your drill.
Oh, it's wet, honey, and we're about to use it.
Yep.
Can we show that after?
Yeah, we can sure show that afterwards.
This one we cut down so it'll fit in the little, so you can see that these are cut off here. And it's so that it'll fit in those medium, little small ones. So you just took
Hey,
this,
Bronson.
Chop saw went chop, 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 chop,
Squeeze
chop,
the
chop,
whole.
chop, chop.
Are you almost
No,
there?
it's really pretty.
You going 48?
Yeah.
Chop, 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 chop. It's live, people.
All right. Do we have any? Why don't you answer some questions while we mix this up, Mitch? Or we have to entertain while this happens.
Who can juggle that? Anyone juggle?
Yep.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. I juggled on a video in the Grand Canyon.
Oh, that's right. You ever done torches?
I did juggle a torch.
A torch.
Just one.
You want to do something real cool? Just let go for a second with your left hand right there, Mike.
Oh, Bronson, you sent me a picture right before you got on that plane, man.
Yeah, that was
You want to tell them what happened?
It was on the insiders group too.
Oh,
I
you
did,
put
yeah,
it?
I just went to go adjust my hand. As soon as I did, the whole bucket just whipped and got
Robin
all
asks,
over the
how
floor, all over
do
the project,
you
so
clean those? And
make
I
sure
think
you
those,
keep
she's
point of
referring to the
contact.
mixing paddles. So we just
real,
let that build
real
up.
hairy.
It
Yeah.
doesn't hurt the mixing process. It's kind of a badge of honor how thick you can get that bad boy. It shows how many jobs you've done.
It was one of our team members. She was mixing and it got everywhere. I was giving her a hard time, and like the next day I did it on myself. So,
Karma.
yep, that's why you don't make fun of people. Guys, give us a name. We were talking about that. What should we name that? I called it Chunky Granite. What should we name? Not that color, but the actual process.
Right, because that process can be done with multiple metallics.
Oh yeah, the sky's the limit on that one.
So you right here. Yeah. I'll leave below.
Cosmic moss.
Yeah.
Mystic moss.
Yeah.
So this base coat is called Ethiopia. Paint primer in one. We use one of 4 colors when we're doing any of our recipes. You want to do it or you want me to?
Oh, just you can have at it. I'm gonna put it all over me.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Right down the center. I'm gonna grab a paint sticky.
Paint sticky.
A paint sticky. Yep. Scoop it out into that mass. The reason we do that is because the material that's stuck to the sides of these buckets is not mixed well. So if we were to take all that and put it over here, it's not going to have an opportunity to mix with what's already on our surface. So that's why I do that. And then our second mixing really happens with the teeth of the notch trowel. So I'm going to come through here and really kind of work what I just scooped out of that bucket first, knowing it needs some love and some help mixing up. And then we're just going to grab that mass and work our way out to these edges. So we want some time to really play with this, these colors, these wood colors, and we chose all earth tones, right, Rhonda?
Yes, we did.
Would you go wood grain and then put some turquoise in it anyways?
You bet.
Yeah, turquoise,
You bet.
huh?
I'm gonna have to put turquoise in.
You can't fail with the turquoise. And
And I
that's what
actually put a little bit of metallic copper in one of my wood grains.
Oh, so you've
and-
done wood grain before?
Yeah.
Jeez. So you're setting us up. You really want that You Got This award. Uh-huh.
I see what's happening.
Yeah, I do too.
No, actually, I've never done it.
All right. Well, this will be exciting. I've done more of like a petrified wood look, but one thing that I think is going to look cool is we're using a bunch of tones that are similar. So I think it'll look realistic. We're about to find out. I've seen people use forks and picks and just different tools to make wood grain. So I'm excited for our version tonight.
Exactly.
I can't get over these pieces we've already made. And this one's really cool because it's just one color.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do the first one and then we'll just rotate. Everybody grab a can of something.
Trudy here asks, does anybody know if you can use an electric mixer for mixing resin like a
let's chop
basting
this out.
mixer? You know, the resin is going to get stuck on that. If you want to use that for solely mixing resin and no longer mixing cookies, I guess you possibly could. But that mixing on the drill Fast, easy, cheap part, $4 or $5 part at Home Depot.
I was looking for another one, Bronson, but you're a soul survivor.
He
buddy.
wants to redeem himself.
I gotta redeem myself, apparently.
You see how he's missing a bunch of spots, guys? That's not good either.
Yeah.
What is
He
happening?
missed it. He wasn't.
I thought you were a
I
professional.
got him. They just leveled out real fast.
That's all right, Bronson. It's okay.
He goes to New York for a week, and
Poor Bronson. How many of your flights were delayed today, man?
2 of the 2.
Oh my goodness. That's the worst.
And no
Goodness.
car.
Yeah, I got to wait an hour for my car, but it's cool.
Well, you're here. You
I
made
made
it.
it.
Only to be harassed.
It's all right.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, when we put wood grain or when we put anything into epoxy, I like to do straight lines instead of trying to put my curves in with my paint stick and then either tilt the board or use the heat or the heat gun to move it to make it look real. If you put squigglies in with your paint stick, it looks fake. So that's my suggestion. You got those edges?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Look at this technique. You like that?
That's a great, I like
At
that.
a 45.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good job.
This girl from Texas taught me.
Janet, they
Yeah.
call the part, that mixing paddle, a mixing paddle at Home Depot. It's in the paint section right by the graduated buckets where you can buy the mixing buckets as well.
So I got that front edge for you, Bronson.
All right, cool.
That's because I love you.
I love you too, Mike.
All right. There's love in this room.
Yeah, there
There's
is.
love in this room. Okay, Rhonda, you up first?
No.
All right, I'll go.
Happy Owl, yes, you can reuse the mixing paddle on that drill multiple
Don't be
times.
afraid to integrate the color. You really want to just get messy with it. Don't ever clean your stick. You don't need to. I'm going to go on that other side of that table, and we'll all just start putting lines through. Grab your, and let's watch out for this piece, Bronson.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you know. I know you, buddy.
Any pieces behind you?
Would I be okay here, Mitch? For the camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we wanting straight lines?
Sure, straight enough, just not squigglies.
Gotcha.
Just not squigglies.
Great question, Mark. He asks, is the paint that you use for veins water-based? The paint that is compatible in this epoxy is Rust-Oleum spray paints. So stick with those and you'll be good to go using those spray paints into the wet epoxy.
Sorry guys. Let's switch sides. You guys wanna, or yeah, you know what, I'll put a lot more color here and then we'll switch.
Okay, we're gonna have to figure out something else.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the two
Hey,
things.
Mike,
Yeah.
go ahead and let the viewers know what color spray paints you're using.
Okay, all browns. I got nutmeg. What do you guys got?
Kona Brown.
Oh, and I've got satin nutmeg.
I got black, white, and then a little bit of rustic orange. Be really easy on the rustic orange.
How about slapping some copper?
Yep. Copper it up. We need a lot of color in here, guys. A lot. Like massive amounts of color. And then I like to get that paint stick from pointy to flat and everything in between, you know?
So there's different angles.
Yep. Yep, you're just using it to push that stuff around. We may need more. Catherine, do you want to grab more brown colors?
Sure. No problem.
We need more colors. Oh, this is a bright
Patrick
color.
asks if he is floating on the surface or scratching that end. So they are spraying the end of their paint stick and touching the wood substrate underneath the epoxy and dragging it right through. The paint on the paint stick will incorporate into the epoxy as they do that. Mike, what is the color of the base paint and primer in one?
Ethiopia. Ethiopia, it's like a light tan. You get it at Home Depot in paint primer in one, and we do not get paid to say that.
There you go. 4 more.
Oh, nice. Yeah, hand those out. These are great.
Here, Bronson, I like you the best.
Oh,
You're
you're
my
my
favorite
favorite.
color. There you go.
Sweet.
Don't worry, I give you all. Did you get a couple of them already?
No.
I don't think so. This one's kind of fun. You know, like this one. Oh wait, no, that's Brad. Look at this. This one I'm about to hand you. Your favorite
my
color?
favorite. Yeah.
They just put it on the wrong cap on it.
That's yeah.
Warm car missed it though. I won't do that one. That was sweet.
Perfect. Thank you.
Somebody miscapped this, honey. We were about to have turquoise all in the top.
Oh, yeah.
That
I
was
know.
fun, right?
I did it
Yeah.
on purpose.
Yep, Rhonda wanted to sneak it in.
She was like, "Give me that turquoise up in here."
Mitch, I can't see it from the overhead. Is it showing up on camera?
Oh,
It
it's
is.
starting to spread out and look good. Alright. You want some black?
What's nice about this is you got all the working time you really want. Have you noticed that when you're working on your projects, Rhonda
Yes.
and Bronson?
For sure.
Sorry about that. I'm sorry.
Your pretty squiggly
Oh,
line.
sorry.
That's it. He was not playing nice. He lost.
The
his
squiggly.
Lost your.
I lost?
Yeah, you lost.
Are you sure?
You did. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch this.
There we go. Oh, Catherine, I like this color. I see
Okay.
it mix around it. Didn't see it there.
Look, she made me have a knot.
Hey,
So
Knots
Margaret
are good.
comments, I have to order the stuff, no depot near me. We have on our products page, there's an affiliate link, Amazon links. We have almost everything you'll need in that section directly from Amazon.com.
And what I've noticed too about stuff like this, no squiggly, Bronson.
Sorry, what?
No squiggly.
That wasn't me, that was Rhonda.
No,
Okay, Rhonda, don't do that again,
that
please.
was him when he stepped on my toe.
Uh-oh.
You're not gonna invite us back here.
What do you guys think? Do you like Bronson and Rhonda on the live, or do you guys want to see one of them go?
Oh, don't say that!
Are we getting voted off the
Who do you
island?
want voted off the island? You do not get this rose.
The tribe has.
Not only do you not get the award.
My torch went out.
You are no longer getting stuff.
Ouch. That's vicious. I don't know if I want to know the answers.
Yeah.
Will you accept this rose?
Oh.
Hey, Mike. Daniel asks, what is the work time or open time?
Why don't you answer that, Mitch?
So the working time is 45 minutes. Once you get that out of that bucket there, and that is the Stone Coat Countertop Epoxy.
Here it is.
This is really cool. See, the more you work it, the more I like it.
It's a cool effect.
It is.
Nathan asks, how do you clean the mixing buckets in between processes? For instance, in between your clear coat and flood coats. So if you flip that bucket upside down, let all the epoxy drain out, or for that fact, leave it in the bottom, let it dry completely, you can almost squeeze that mixing bucket. It'll delaminate and peel out like old paint. We never will use an old bucket when doing a flood coat for the fear of getting a little bit of hard epoxy in that mix that'll appear in that flood coat. So we suggest always using a brand new clean bucket for your clear final flood coat, but you could reuse an old bucket time and time again for your color coats because you won't notice a little
You know what
speck
you
in
can
there.
do with that black too? Is fog it on the piece and then work it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll add a lot. That's a way you can add color quickly. Is just fogging it in.
And
This
see,
is
that's how I do it. Right.
just rock it out, huh? I like that. Let's add some black that way.
Rose asks, what temperature can the epoxy withstand? Our epoxy has been tested up to 475 degrees. We never recommend setting a hot item directly on there, but if you miss your hot pad and it's on the epoxy is not ruined. It won't delaminate, fracture, crack. You're good to go.
No, it looks cool. Like a knot.
So the more that you layer this, I think the more real it starts to look. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
The current room working temperature, I'd say, what do you guys think? 68, 70 degrees in here?
I'd say 75.
75
We got
degrees.
3 bodies in here.
And then the blow torches are
Catherine's
heating
in
it
here,
up.
so it's hot.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There's some honeydew dew points.
There you go. That was awesome.
Sorry, I'm getting in your way.
Oh, you're good.
Trying to get the shots for later, guys.
Yeah, we'll turn this into a video for you guys, just a real good tutorial up close. But this is just fun. I'm glad we did this, Rhonda. Ronson, I'm glad your plane made it on time.
Dano asks, when are we going to have the next live? We go live every Tuesday night here on YouTube at 5 p.m. Pacific time. But keep yourself posted on our Facebook and Instagram. We're going to start going live there more frequently.
This one here? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's awesome.
Do you like it?
I do like it.
Just a touch, right?
Yeah, it's an accent.
Oh, sorry, Rhonda. I did it on purpose.
I always mess it up.
Kelly asks, better to have a cool or warmer room? It's always better to have it a little warmer than cold. Don't ever let your epoxy cure in temperatures below 65 degrees. That'll affect the curing.
It's getting there, huh?
So where are you thinking some knots down?
I think we need to add, do you think we need any more black? Or what does the audience think? Do you guys want us to add more color? Leave it? Yeah, add some more then.
You guys, what more color? Leave it? Missed any alcohol? What do you think?
I'm gonna add a little bit more white on this side. I like just those touches of white. You wouldn't think that would look good in wood, but this looks like an exotic wood slab, right?
Kona Brown, that's right.
Almost a prehistoric wood. You're good.
Ooh, that looks pretty
It's
good.
looking cool. Oh, I like this.
Chris has a hard job. Can I just say that?
Oh yeah.
The new camera setup I'm not used to.
That thing's heavy.
It's different.
Mike, people want an update on the new casting resin you decided to show a few lives ago.
People do want an update.
All right, so
That's
let me give
getting
you that
hot.
update. I'm gonna come to A-roll. So we did a big test with that with the client. Where's that client from, Mitch? That we sent that out to?
Florida.
Florida, Sarasota, Florida.
Sarasota, Florida.
He loved it. Ordered pallet of the stuff. Loves it. It's gonna be available to the public very soon. We love it. It can be poured a lot thicker in one coat. It will shrink a little bit on you, so you got to know that you're going to sand it flush. So overfill it a little bit. It will shrink a tad. It's still 0 VOC and 100% solids, but it'll just tighten up on you. So that's the only difference with it, and we love it, but you don't want to pour it in thin coats. It doesn't dry. It's made to be poured in a mass and not heat up. So yes, we love it. Supercast is available really soon. All right, you want to hit, so here's the thing, should we tilt it, leave it straight, and just add knots?
She's adding some knots.
Oh, you are.
Hey, show us how you're doing that.
Show us how you do that, yes. There's a nap, did you do this one?
Yep. Rhonda's working.
I'm going to try to add some too now, Rhonda.
No, let her show.
Well, I just kind of take it, and then when I still have quite a bit of the,
Oh, yeah.
and then just kind of take a tail out.
Oh, sweet.
I should have put that right next to it. I should have come up here.
It's like nice.
His eyeballs.
Where's the black?
I'm gonna do this.
I think
You read my mind.
Oh, yeah, nice. It may even look good coming back with the second color on those.
Yes.
Patrick asks, is it burn proof? You're not going to want to take an open flame to cured epoxy and or like embers from a fireplace. That you will want to keep off the cured epoxy.
Booyah. Here we go. I'm going to do a rag and a twist. And then we'll drag something around that too. I don't know about that. I think Rhonda's got us beat there, Bronson.
I know, she's been practicing.
That's pretty cool, Rhonda.
We're gonna do the chain?
We could try that. Yeah, let's try that. You want to try that in what you got going there?
Let's try it. Oh no, let's just put a blob and try it.
Okay. We got a chain technique we're going to try for a knot. The knotty chain.
Yeah. So what's this chain technique? What are we doing?
Chain, we're gonna drag it through. I'm gonna actually mix it up in a little bit of white over here, mixed in with this brown. Just get the chain kind of dirty, so it leaves some residue behind.
So it looks like just like a dog tag type chain, right?
Yeah, it's made for a fan.
Okay.
A pull chain.
Oh, pull chain. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. You ready, Rhonda?
I'm ready.
Which one do you want me to hit?
Oh, let's try this one.
All right. Got quiet. It didn't.
Yeah, we're all quiet. We're all
Look what he's doing there.
concentrating.
Okay, so just probably pull it
Pull it.
straight.
Maybe I had too much white.
That's blending a little. Looks cool. That is a cool effect.
I don't know.
Not a knot, but it looked really cool.
It's not a
It's
knot.
like a feather.
Yeah,
not
it
a
looks like
knotty.
a feather. Yeah,
Let's try it over here.
Well, that's kind of a cool.
that is kind of cool.
And I'm going to go the other way with this one.
No, but that makes feathers.
Yeah,
That is a cool feather look.
well, I think we should make them back into knots, but
Yeah.
we just learned
That
something,
is
right?
cool. Yeah.
And I think you can really make knots just with the paint stick, with kind of what, like even taking that paint stick with what's in there and just doing that round and then making your tail on it.
Yep.
Cool.
I think Rhonda had the best technique tonight.
I do too. I think so. We're going to vote on
Rhonda
that.
is definitely on.
She's lobbying, that's for
She
sure.
definitely is. That's what I was thinking, Bronson.
Wow.
She does not want to leave our facility today without.
So I'm just taking other colors too and just dipping them
You're
in.
here
those-
for a while, right, Bronson?
Just dip
We
it
can
in.
get to a different day.
Sounds like I'm gonna need a second chance.
I think you're right.
I want to tilt this, guys.
Yeah,
Looks
me
pretty
too. That
cool.
looks cool.
So we're going to use the heat gun. We're going to heat it up and then tilt it a little bit.
That's y'all's job. I'm too short.
Y'all.
Y'all.
I'm just going to get in here.
Enrique, the material is Stone Coat Countertop Epoxy, and it is found at stonecoatcountertops.com, or you can give us a call, 541-450-1976.
So we'll heat up just parts of this, and part of it will really, really sag for us when we tilt it, and part of it won't.
Does it look like a natural grain?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not sure you can put too many lines through this. It looks
No,
pretty cool.
the more you put, the better.
Yeah.
If you underdo it, that's when it looks fake.
Right.
I'm gonna heat in that a little bit. I'll torch it a little bit.
Looks like a piece of wood from the overhead cam.
That's looking sweet.
Wow.
Okay.
Ready?
All right, let's tilt. Bronson, you want to come on this side?
Which way are we tilting? This direction?
To the camera.
Okay, Gavin, go ahead and stick on that way.
So what I want to do first, Bronson, because I don't want to lose a bunch of this. Actually, let's get on the other side. We'll tilt it this way to bring this down, and then we'll bring. Yeah. You good with that?
Yep.
Thanks, buddy. I don't want to ruin your shirt though. Watch out for getting epoxy all over it. Okay, Mitch, and then we'll tilt it about to this angle.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I've been working out, so this is cool.
See how it's slowly moving in the spots we heated it up?
Yeah, that looks really cool.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Yep, good job, Rhonda. Okay, stop. Look at that already.
Oh, wow.
See how it gives it that right there?
Oh yeah.
You see, that's
That's
what's...
white, too.
And see how it all kind of followed it. You know what I mean? And then you get those natural... That's why you don't put those curves in. How would you keep all those curves together with a stick? So, I think I'm done.
That yeah.
I don't know that you need to tilt it
Yeah.
again.
That is beautiful.
See, Rhonda, this is just like I was telling you.
Exactly how you had it pictured in your mind,
Yep.
right? That's
Yep.
a scary thought.
All right, guys. We got one more thing to
You
do
have no
before we
idea.
hang it up here. Let me grab something. Guys, you got to vote. Who earned it? Bronson or Rhonda?
Bronson.
Me. Who traveled the farthest?
Who traveled the longest?
Me.
Okay, Mitch. We got 30 seconds to vote. Is it going to be Bronson or is it going to be Rhonda who wins
Bronson.
the You Got This award?
We got like a 30-second delay, so we're gonna have to wait a second.
That's all right. Okay, guys. What do you guys
Just
think of
ready.
this technique?
This is cool. I love this.
It's really awesome, right?
Looks barky, they're saying.
I think that would definitely pass for an exotic wood slab.
Absolutely.
And this is something that you would find in nature and go, there's no way I'm going to cut that up for firewood.
Yeah.
I mean, that is. And it's just all earth tones. And I like adding a little, and that little bit of orange is
I
good.
didn't get my turquoise.
And you can do this. That
Do you
wasn't
wanna add-
hard.
do you
No,
want to add
no,
a
no,
wine?
no, 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 no. I'm just picking.
Yeah, none of the tech.
Both. Rhonda, Bronson.
Yeah.
It's,
Go Bronson.
It is a draw looking like, man.
We're giving away free Nights at the Win for Bronson votes.
All right. All right, Mitch.
How about Bronson?
Yeah.
Mitch.
My
Okay,
man.
here we go. I'm going to. Bronson, am I holding a 1 or a 2 behind my back?
Oh my gosh.
1.
No, I want it the real way. I want
Ah.
Bronson,
Did I win?
you won, dude.
to earn it.
Rhonda,
Oh, it feels
That's
so
just 'cause
good.
You guessed better than
My
I
heart
did.
is warm. I love
Rhonda,
it.
you got this. Hug it out, hug it out.
Yay.
Bronson, hug it out.
Thanks,
man.
buddy.
Yes, guys, I still don't have my You Got This award. Thank you guys so much for coming all the way out
Hey,
here.
thanks for having us.
We had a blast, man.
Yeah.
Catherine, did you have fun?
I did.
We didn't have Catherine here because I just think she probably should have been here because we got a little
wait.
rowdy.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm outnumbered.
You are.
I need Catherine here.
You are. You're going to teach the class tomorrow. Or we're teaching our class Thursday and Friday. Rhonda, Bronson, you guys are teaching that thing. It's going to be amazing.
Can't wait.
Mitch, you got anything to say
No.
before we sign off?
I answered lots of questions. I've had a good day. It's
Awesome.
awesome. Thanks
Awesome.
for being here, guys.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us. Visit us anytime at stonecoatcountertops.com. And until next time from Stonecoat Countertops, you got this! We'll see you on the next video. Good job, guys.
Yes.
Boom. Catherine.